All right, every now and then a property comes along that just checks all the boxes, and I mean all of them. Today we're diving into a really special opportunity in Cleveland. Whether you're looking for your first home or you're an investor trying to find a smart move, you're going to want to pay close attention to this address, 3997 West 22nd Street.
So let me just ask you this. What if you could get a home built back in the 1930s, with all that solid old-school character, but it felt, well, brand new? Like no worries, no projects, just move-in ready. Sounds kind of impossible, right? Well, that's exactly what we're looking at today. So here it is, a completely turnkey bungalow nestled right in Cleveland's historic Brooklyn Center neighborhood. And that's what makes it so cool. You get all the charm of an established, historic area, but with a house that's ready to go from the second you get the keys.
Okay, so first things first, let's talk about what makes this place a dream for someone who's actually going to live here. We're talking about pure peace of mind. And let's be honest, that's a rare find with older homes, but here, it's literally part of the package. Look, all the big-ticket items, the stuff that gives new homeowners nightmares, it's all been done. We're talking a newer high-efficiency furnace, a newer roof with tons of life left in it, the kitchen, completely renovated. The bathroom, same story, totally updated and modern. The heavy lifting, the expensive stuff, it's already taken care of. For a first-time buyer, that is just a massive weight off your shoulders. And when you walk inside, you immediately see these beautiful, original hardwood floors. They just give the place this incredible warmth and character that you just can't fake. Plus, they're built to last, which is that perfect blend of 1930s craftsmanship and modern practicality.
And this whole idea of easy living is baked into the entire property. The inside is a super efficient 864 square feet, all on one level, which is just perfect for easy living. And that theme continues right outside. You've got durable vinyl siding and a nice, compact lot. That means you get to spend your weekends enjoying your new home, not doing endless chores.
So the house itself is a gem, but a great house is only half the story, right? The other half is all about the location. And this isn't just a house, it's a lifestyle. We're talking about having pretty much everything you could need right outside your front door.
And wow, this location is an absolute home run. You are literally just a few doors down from Calgary Park. You've got quick access to the Big Creek Greenway for walking or biking. If you've got kids, Denison School is just a half-mile away. And for professionals, to commute to a huge employer like Metro Health Medical Center is a breeze. Oh, and did I mention the Cleveland Metro Park Zoo is right around the corner? Yeah, it's that good.
And if you're thinking about the long term, and you should be, you can breathe easy here. The data shows this property has a minimal risk from things like flooding or wildfires over the next 30 years. That's the kind of stability and security you want when you're making a big investment.
Okay, we've covered why a home buyer would absolutely fall in love with this place. But for all you investors watching, pull up a chair. Because the numbers on this thing, well, they tell a very compelling story. All right, let's rewind the clock just a little bit. Back in November of 2023, just a few months ago, this property sold for $55,000. Now that was before all the beautiful renovations, so just keep that number, $45K, in your head. Now hit fast forward to today. After all that smart renovation work we just talked about, the current list price is $115,000. That jump right there tells you everything you need to know about the value that's been created here in a really short time. So let's do the quick math. Going from a $45,000 purchase to a $115,000 valuation, that represents a potential return on investment of 155%. I mean, come on, that's just incredible appreciation, and it shows you the kind of equity growth that's happening right here. And the good news for an investor doesn't stop there. The carrying costs on this are fantastic. First off, it's priced under the Cleveland median, but the real kicker is the property tax, just over $1,000 a year. That is incredibly low, and it means better cash flow month after month. So the value is already proven, no question. But what if I told you there's even more equity just sitting there, waiting to be unlocked? The story doesn't end when you buy it. There's still so much tangible value-add potential. You see that full unfinished basement? That's a blank canvas. With a pretty modest budget, you could finish the walls, put in some modern flooring, maybe even add a half bath. And just like that, you've created a whole new bonus living space, a gym, an office, a family room. And you've seriously boosted the property's value. And we can't forget the garage. A 2-car detached garage in a city neighborhood like this, that is pure gold. It's secure parking, it's extra storage, it could even be a workshop. It just adds a whole other layer of value and appeal. So we have a home that's perfect for a buyer and a total powerhouse for an investor. So what's the catch? Well, the catch is you are not the only one who has noticed. This opportunity is already getting a ton of attention, and we've got the data to prove it.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. This is a direct quote from Redfin, a totally neutral third party. They're literally saying, this home is popular. Tour it before it's gone. The market itself is screaming that this is a standout deal.
And here's what that popularity looks like visually. It's pretty stark, right? You can see the views for this home are way above what an average listing gets. It's in the top 10%. When you see that kind of online interest, you know it's not going to be on the market for long. So let's just boil it all down. For a first-time homebuyer, you get a reliable, beautiful, move-in ready home with absolutely no surprise projects. For an investor, you get a turnkey asset with proven, insane appreciation and super low carrying costs. It really is the perfect match, no matter how you look at it.
Which really brings us to the final question you have to ask yourself. Just think about it for a second. How often does a property like this really come along? One that offers this much security, this much lifestyle convenience, and this much proven financial upside. It's an exceptionally rare combination.
Look, an opportunity like this does not wait around. So if you're interested, and I have a feeling you might be, here's all the info you need to book an appointment. I would highly recommend you go see it for yourself before it's gone.